So India's largest IPO is starting from 15th October. That is Hyundai India IPO, 28,000 crore rupees IPO. Such a big IPO. We have seen in the past so many big IPO like LIC, Paytm, GIC, and so many Coal India. But no, to this time it's one of the biggest. Now, whether you should apply or not, we'll talk that thing in detail. So before we talk about the details, let us understand about Hyundai India. As you all know, what is Hyundai India. But no, the main thing we have to understand is that what are the band of no IPO. The band of IPO is around 1865 to 1960. Okay, upper level is 1960, and it's around roughly 27,870 crore rupees of IPO, which is one of the largest till now. And you know that Hyundai India is a competitor of Tata Motors, Maruti, M&M, and all that. In that segment, it is lying one of the second largest brand in India. If we talk about their sales, number one is Maruti, which is around 41%. Number two is Hyundai, around 14.8 something points, 14.6%. Tata Motor is the third one. Yes, Tata Motor is the third one. Second is Hyundai. So Tata Motor is around 13.5%. Mahindra is around 10.93%. So in all terms, I think Hyundai is the now second leading. Yes, of course, Tata Motors may go above Hyundai in May. Maybe in 1 or 2 years if the EV sales pick up, but yes, currently it is the second number. uh, Profit margin and all that, that is also good. If we talk about profit margin of Maruti is around 9.2, then Hyundai is around 8.5. Okay, and Tata Motors, it's sometimes it comes in profit and loss and all that, so we cannot calculate. Overall, Mahindra is also around 10.3. So overall, if you see the profit margin point of view also, Hyundai is not far behind against its competitors. Of course, there no SUV is not so working, but the passenger vehicle is working a lot. Some of the i10 and all that, the models, so they are working, and Creta is doing great guns currently. Still in say that basically EV they have not gone up so much, but hopefully they are coming up with the models. I just visited Hyundai just recently only. I've seen few models, but that is okay, not compared to Tata Motors. But yes, overall their profit margin and all that is around this only. If I see year on year profit margin also, then it is around 7.6, 8.5 in last few years, so that they are maintaining. Okay, but there are some of the key risks you have to understand before you apply for Hyundai Motors. Let us consider seven key risks. So the first risk is that that Kia is the subsidiary of Hyundai. Their base system concern only and in a way they are in direct competition with Kia only. So any type of sales may go here and there, but yes, Kia, the other subsidiary, is also doing very well, which is a subsidiary of the Hyundai Motors, the parent company. Similarly, Hyundai India is a subsidiary of that Hyundai Motors parent company. Okay, so Kia is one of the threat which always be remaining for Hyundai as a subsidiary. They have a direct competition. Again, they are depending on the promoter holding company for various operations related permissions and all that. Okay, again, parts and materials and all that. So any type of disturbance on that part may impact Hyundai India, even though this is completely offered for sale. Okay, so 100% holding the promoter is selling, and it's like no unlocking of their shareholding, and no, they want to get a benefit of listing, so better price occur may in future. Honestly, telling, Hyundai India is the most valued subsidiary of parent company, almost 43%. So once the listing is done, 43% of the total valuation of Hyundai Motors across the world will be of Hyundai India only. So you can say that it is one of the मोस्ट कहते हैं ना सबसे अच्छा लड़का, सबसे पढ़ाई हुआ लड़का, किया हुआ लड़का अभी लॉन्च हो रहा है, ऐसी बात है. सो इट्स अ लॉन्च ऑफ देयर नंबर वन हीरो, दैट इज Hyundai India currently. Again, Hyundai India is giving an royalty to the parent company. So normally the cap is around 5%. They are giving, as per SEBI rules, they are giving currently around 3.5%. So let's see from here, if the you can say the royalty increases, then it will be an impact on the Hyundai India profitability. That may increase also. Maximum they can go 5%. We have to see how much royalty they may give in future. Again, they Hyundai India is dependent on any limited number of suppliers overall. So any type of interruption or something happening, or the semiconductor issues and all that, may impact the adverse limit. That is a fourth risk that I'm talking about. Royalty was the third. Fourth is this one, that no any type of interruption in the raw material and all that, because their supply are very limited. Again, some of the suppliers have been approved by the पेरेंट कंपनी. सो कहते हैं ना कि कुछ भी करते हैं तो उनको पेरेंट कंपनी को पूछना पड़ता है. So that is the thing that you have to keep in mind. Again, basically raw material price and material anytime increases. See, that no, so much of geopolitical crisis going on, like semiconductor issue is there, or some iron prices and or steel prices, if it goes up, it will directly impact the raw material prices. Okay, and as a result the profit margin may go down. So any type of geopolitical crisis, all that, normally it indirectly hurts automobile industry, because the margin normally goes down. That you have to keep in mind when we talk about the, again, basically listing part of you. So that is point number 6 I was talking about, that currently the listing is in a situation where little bit of, you can say, yes, we are now stop falling, but still we are not out of the woods. Okay, still that geopolitical crisis going on, China issue is going on. Is there any big stimulus package coming? And if something is coming, it will again, the FI mood will change. So in this situation, little bit, you can say it's a dicey situation for Hyundai India also to come with an IPO. But let's see, I'm not but yes, this will impact that subscription part. Okay, that you have to keep in mind. Any type of adverse situation, you may see such a big IPO tumbling also. But I think it will be oversubscribed, or maybe subscribe at least one times. That we need to see from tomorrow. But if it is stable, I think then this listing may sail through. Okay. And the seventh and last point which I wanted to tell you is that overall the profitability and all that. Overall the profitability is decent, 8.5 around, going. If we talk about 2022, their sales was around 28,300 crore rupees. The profit was around 2,900 crore rupees. Even for 23 also 34,000, and the profit was 4,700. Even March 24, it was 26,000, and the profit was around 6,000 crore rupees. This first quarter also it was around same proportion what they were having the last time. So in a way, they have a good amount of profitability, around 8.5 something percentage. Net worth is decent enough. Reserves and surplus, they have good reserves and surplus, so nothing wrong in it. Borrowing is very little compared to the what they have reserves and surplus. I don't know why they are not repaying the borrowing, but yes, overall that is also okay. Now let us talk about the valuation part. Valuation part, if we talk about and at what price it is going to list, it is around 26.5 for next financial year 25. Even for 24 also it is around 26.2, and for financial 25 it is around 26.7. Okay, so that is a decent P ratio. When we talk about other companies like Maruti, that is a P ratio of 27.1. When we talk about Tata Motor is 10.1, and Mahindra is 36.1. So overall it is fairly valued. When we talk about whether any scope of improvement is there or not, then it is fairly valued. Okay, तो इतना भी नहीं कि बहुत सस्ते में आपको दे रहे हैं. They are giving it fairly valued. Even the gray market premium, initially when it started, around that time, the everyone was thinking that it will be 1,200 rupees IPO price band. At that time the gray market premium was 1,000, but when it came to 1960, currently the gray market premium is around 74 or 75 rupees only, which is around how much? It's nothing, around 3 to 2 to 3%. So overall, if you talk about, no, that there is no much, nothing left as such, no, because this has been overall the fairly valued. Again, when we talk about the IPO structure, 50% is QIB share offer, retail is 35%, and HNI is around 15%. So because the sheer size of IPO is so big, it may happen that it will suck out liquidity from India. And overall, basically, this company, the way it is been listing, it's like, no, they've taken everything into consideration, that okay, जितना मिलता है मिल लो, पूरी मलाई ले लो, कुछ रखो नहीं shareholder के लिए. This is how they are going to do a listing. But the main thing is, what should you do? Shall you apply or not? Now, when we talk about whether to apply or not, as I told you, the gray market premium is how much, 74 rupees or something, which is nothing, okay, compared to what the valuation is there currently. Okay, and overall, if you want to go, you can go for it, but don't go with a full fledged like 2 lakh ki 3 lakh ki, means maximum 2 lakh and all that, because I think allotment you will get it, you are going to get it. And you can wait for 1 or 2 days, you know. I think 15 to 17 is that, 15 16 wait karo, 17 ko apply kar lo. Correct. Is there any dip coming, or is there any, a good bump up is coming on the subscription part, then you can apply on 17. Don't go gungo with this IPO. I think somehow over the whole, if you see the last few big IPOs, okay, whichever is there above 15,000 crore, they have not done fairly well. Okay, they have gone down only. So ये थोड़ा mind में रखो, because तब क्या होता है कि, see, normally the price may go up only when you can say na, the allotment is less, okay, and many buyers are there, okay, तो फिर price ऊपर, यहाँ अगर सबको मिलता है, तो at that time profit booking may come. If you see the Coal India, R Power, or Paytm and LIC and all that shares, if we talk about, they were having big IPOs, and what happened, that correction was there afterwards. So keep this in mind, when you are applying for this IPO. And if you want, you can wait for 1 or 2 days, 17th को आप देख लो what is the gray market premium. If it is conducive, you can go for it. But if 3-4%, 5% या 10% भी होता है, मुझे कुछ ज्यादा इसमें दिख नहीं रहा है, ऑनेस्टली देयर इज नथिंग लेफ्ट ऑन द टेबल. सो दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन यू. बेटर, मेनी शेयर्स आर अवेलेबल एट अ डिस्काउंट ऑल्सो, तो वो भी कर सकते हैं. ऐसा नहीं कि ये आईपीओ रातों रात भाग जाएंगे. इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू हैपन. देखिए रातों रात डबल ट्रिपल होने वाला है, मुझे तो नहीं लगता. यू सी ओला इलेक्ट्रिक, व्हेन इट गॉट लिस्टेड, व्हाट हैपेंड, इट गॉन अप टू 140. Again, now it is around 90 plus. Okay, so profit booking aa jata and all that. So keep this point before you apply, guys. Again, this is just an opinion. You can do your own research then before investing. So hope you like this video, guys. It's my honest opinion to you, and thank you very much for listening me up. Do subscribe our channel and do like this video and share it to everyone. By the way, if you want any means any query, if you have any query to stock or sector, put it in the comments. I'll try to take it next time. And also do check it out. I given the link of our recommendation, so go check it out. See you then. Bye bye.